Happy Wednesday, Calvary. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to somewhat recap the sermon from this past week. Daniel gave a good challenge to us in the daily training. And so we're going to talk about some next steps. Now, Jeff, what was the daily training?
The daily training was to unite, or Daniel also said to partner, with the church in your calling and membership.
Yeah.
So using your skills and talents in the best way to serve the church.
Yeah.
And bond together as a church body and membership.
To take that next step is really what we're asking you to do. We're going to break down a couple of ways you can take next steps. Hopefully this applies to everyone involved. If you're watching this video, if you're part of our family here or even considering it, hopefully we got something for you. So what's the first step you can take?
So the first step is our Discovering Calvary class. If you're someone that's new to Calvary, still kind of learning a little bit about us, or maybe you're one that's called Calvary home for a while and never taking the Discovering Calvary class, that is our class, kind of the first step towards membership, the who, the why of Calvary. Learn about our leadership structure, all of our missions we do, all of the different teams, all the great things that we do around here. So we meet on Sunday. Our next class is December 5th. We meet after services at 11:30. It lasts about an hour and a half. We do provide lunch and childcare, but so that we know how many's coming, so that we can get the right amount of food and childcare, we do have registration for that, which is on the info hub. You can find that. So it's a good first step.
There you go. First challenge. If you are remotely considering this, join that Discovering Calvary class. We do that several times throughout the year. If it doesn't fill up by a certain time, which this one has already, some people have signed up for it, so it looks like we're going to do it.
Got quite a few, yeah.
So be sure to join us on December 5th or look for one of those later dates if you can't make that one. So once they've done Discovering Calvary, what's the next step?
So your next step then is membership. There are 4 steps. One of them is attend the class. One is commit to the church covenant, fill out a form verifying that, and be baptized by immersion. So for a lot of people, it's just that process of filling out that form to be a member and making that commitment to show that Calvary is your home, that you want to bond with a group of believers to grow together and to be followers, making followers of Christ. Being a member allows you to vote around here. We vote at least once a year on our annual budget. We have our business meeting. Our next one is December 12th. And at that meeting, it's very informal. At the end service, we vote on those who are up for membership for that year. We vote on officers for our lead teams for the following year. And sometimes we have them if we change our Constitution, or if we were to sell or buy land or anything big like that. And not only membership allow you to vote on those things, but also allows you to serve on one of our many leadership roles around here.
Right.
So
So don't be afraid. I know that can be a somewhat of a fearful thing. Signing up, becoming a member of a church. It's partnering with us here. Mm-hmm. And even from the baptism side of things, if you have questions about that, want to find out more, please come talk to us. Baptism by immersion is what we do around here, and so if you have been baptized by immersion, and you can show us that, and that's the first step, obviously, that we would look for. More information about that, just let us know, come talk to us, and we'd be glad to reach out and connect with you there. So once they've done that, what is one more step here?
Getting plugged in and serving.
Yeah.
One of the steps, that fulfill your calling at Calvary is to use your skills and talents. We've got something for everybody. We love our volunteers. We've got a lot of volunteers around here. This Sunday is our Volunteer Appreciation Sunday. We like to do that a couple times a year, give them some new Calvary swag. We've got some treats, small token of our appreciation for all that they do. But each week we need about 100 volunteers to make things go. We have 35 or so people on our First Impressions team, which counts for the greeters in the parking lot, the front doors, the auditorium doors. We have ushers in the auditorium that help out, coffee team. That's about 35 people a week. In the children's ministry, we need about 35 volunteers as well. And as Jordan has said before, we don't need college theology professors. We need people with a heart for kids. And especially right now, our good thing is we've got a lot of little ones. So we need volunteers with the cuddlers and toddlers, wobblers, those little ones. So there's that as well as on your team.
Yeah.
You have about 15 every week from vocalist, instrumentalist, and a lot of people on the tech team behind the scenes, if you're that way. our student community, has some leaders for middle school and high school. So regardless of your skills and abilities, there's somewhere you're qualified to serve. And you know, if you're one that already serves regularly, that's awesome. We hope you feel appreciated. But maybe think about how you can engage others by leading and equipping them, engaging with them, encouraging them to serve.
Yeah, that's a great next step for those who are already plugged in and serving well here. Again, you know, I'm a worship pastor here, and so we're always looking for those who have musical talent or even tech talent that can, you know, work computers in the back or cameras, whatever it may be. We're just talking about Sunday morning here. That's not even expanding outside of Sunday morning into our mission projects, as well as a lot of different things we do here. So there is something for everyone, and we want you to be a part of it. What's the way they can find out more information about all these steps?
Well, we always say you can go to the Info Hub. The Info Hub, you can search and find about everything. You can always email me directly. Like I said, anything on the Info Hub goes through me, and I get it to the right person. You can fill out the Connect card on there and tell us what your interest is, but the Info Hub's the best way to go. Yeah.
Hey, we hope this video challenges you. It leads you to take that next step, and there is a next step for all of us. So won't you do it?